am back with another Milk Crate business moment, but today we're not talking about Milk Crate moments. I invited my new friend, future ex-husband, Eli Rosen on, who is, what is your title there at Reminder Media?
I'm just a marketing representative. I am, I'm just.
So we have been corresponding quite a bit since the turnaround conference, right? And
Yes.
here's the thing that Eli didn't know about me, that most other people know about me. My word is my bond. If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. So when I said to Eli or his company beforehand that I was going to promote during the conference this cool new magazine that I found on TikTok, by the way, Eli, who from your company did the TikTok ads?
I don't know exactly who did it. I know we run them monthly. Perhaps Luke, our CEO, or somebody, but you did
Okay.
it via TikTok is indeed correct. Yes.
Awesome. Well, I saw it on TikTok because my people here know that I have a slight TikTok addiction, and I love it. And you need to start getting on the computer, right? Just
I am not the most tech savvy guy. You're right. You are
that's okay.
correct, Gene.
Hey, you know what? It doesn't matter because the magazine is not tech savvy, right?
Doesn't
It's
need
a
to be. No,
magazine.
no.
It is an in-home, in your mailbox promotional product that has amazing. First of all, that's really what this whole podcast today is about this magazine and Reminder Media that I found on TikTok. And Eli and I have been corresponding back and forth because he didn't know that my word is my bond. And I said I would promote it, and I did. And I've sent you over quite a few people who are
More than
interested in the magazine, right?
yes, indeed. Over
So
20 to be exact.
oh, yay for me. So
And
yay for
me.
you. So, but what I really wanted to do today, Eli, was talk about this magazine because I literally am in love with this magazine, right? I
Oh,
think it
Gene.
is. So how long have you been working at Reminder Media?
A little over a year I've been with us. So happy I came and tell you, mainly because we really do empower people to live a better, a life of freedom and a better life by getting more business and retaining more business.
Yeah.
And the way that we do that is with our magazine, which is really, it's really a phenomenal medium, as you said. And first off, I just do want to thank you. Yeah, I mean, you've been a great raving fan of our product, and we're so grateful for it.
Well, when I see a quality piece, when I see something of quality and it's reasonably priced, like really reasonably priced, I am a super fan, right? I wouldn't even call
Aw,
myself a fan. I am a super fan of this magazine. And can I tell people why first, and then I'm going to let you talk about
please,
what
please,
you do.
please.
But this magazine here is about, this one's called Business in Action. You guys actually have 3 different magazines, right?
We actually, in fact, have 4 of them.
Okay, will you tell us about those before I go on and talk about this
Sure,
particular
surely.
one?
The one that you're using and the one that you're holding is called Business in Action. That's our newest periodical.
Mhm.
And basically, it is about, exactly what it sounds like. It's about, small businesses. It has a variety of articles on, how to run a small business, how to manage remote employees, marketing tips, and the like. Our other one that I'm a huge fan of is called Good to Be Home. And it is basically just about the home improvement tips, spring cleaning tips, gardening tips, and the like. The other one would be Start Healthy. Start Healthy is a magazine basically about exactly what it sounds like, a healthy lifestyle, yoga, healthy mind, healthy eating, exercise, and the like. And then the one we've had for about 18 years, that's our longest running issue, is American Lifestyle. Really just general information about traveling, recipes, things of that nature. And that's the one we've had the longest.
Wow. So first of all, I'm kind of jealous that I don't get the other 3, right? I got a little FOMO about what you just said about the other
Gene, you're going to get
3
the other 3. As soon as we hang up, I'm calling someone and we're going to get the other 3.
Okay, because first of all, I love everything that's about that. But you guys started this magazine all those years ago, 18 years ago. So funny
Mm-hmm.
that I had to wait till TikTok came out to find out about it. But
Uh-oh.
um, but but what was the purpose of? I know what the purpose is, but tell us what the purpose of this magazine started out to be.
Okay, so essentially, everybody that has a business of some sort has a network of people and a network of people that they want to stay in touch with. And we find that, it's a real challenge for people to stay in touch with their database of people, whether it's friends, family, former clients, current clients, because obviously all those people that they know other people that are interested or would be interested in their services. So essentially, one of the main reasons that we came out with the magazine is as a relationship tool to stay top of mind with your database in the interest of getting more repeat and referral business. That would be probably one of the main reasons that we started the magazine. And we're really adept at keeping people top of mind. That I can tell you. So with the interest of staying top of mind to get more repeat business. And then there are people that use it for a variety of reasons. Like as of you're a speaker. You had a big speaking engagement, and you pass it out to your audience. That's another great way. Really, there's a plethora of ways that it can be used to people's advantages. But because it's so customized, that's what's rare about it. In other words,
Yeah.
at least it's been my experience, marketing really comes down to one thing, in that you have to be different. If you're going to market your service or your product, whatever it may be, it has to be different and it has to stand out. And candidly, that's what this product does. It's different. Not everybody can say, oh my gosh, I have my own customized magazine.
Right.
And that's why we've had such success for 18 years.
Well, let me just tell people and you, maybe I don't even know if I've told you why I love this magazine so much.
Please.
When I first saw the first cover, when I first started talking with the company, was they had a thing on the front, and it was a box, and it was Giftology, and it was by John Ruhlin, which I had just read his book a couple of years ago. Love John Ruhlin, love the thought of Giftology. And Giftology is basically a book on marketing through gift giving. So it's got a really different take on it. And I just love the book. So when I saw that you guys right on the cover, it was like there was an article in there from John Ruhlin. So number one, I was already hooked because that. But when I started looking through the magazine, I mean, there's Perry Marshall's in here, there was names in here that I knew that are writing the content for this magazine, right? First of all, the magazine is beautiful. The feel of it is amazing. This is not a cheap product by any
Nope.
means. So it really kind of goes with my brand, is that like high end, right? I love high end things. So I love that piece about it. This was the other piece that attracted to me right there. Listen, my whole group, we have the thing every day. It's like, what's our intention? Our intention is to be grateful every single day, right? So when you have an attitude of gratitude, oh my God, right? You're like hitting me in the heart when it comes to business about that. But now you guys ran a special run of this magazine for me for my turnaround conference, because normally you would mail these out to each of those people individually, right?
We did.
But
Yes.
you sent me I ordered 100 copies. You sent me 100 copies that had a welcome letter in the magazine from me, right? With my photo, right?
Right.
And I
Mhm.
can't remember why, but my photo didn't make the cover, which was fine for that. I know it will be on the cover of the next magazines that are coming out, right? So, but it was an article all about welcoming them to the turnaround conference. I also had a branded postcard in here, a end of
Yeah.
year motivational checklist, right on brand with me. And then really 48 pages of amazing content in here. I am blown away by the content in the magazine. Next, in the back of the magazine, there's another postcard. This one is just a little motivational thing. I find that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have. Listen, I've
Isn't
got
that the
a
truth?
sign that hangs on my wall that says "Lucky Me," because I understand that I create my own luck by working hard. Right? Love
For
that.
sure.
Inside cover, my picture again. Right? And thank you for the referrals. Right? And let's just thanking people for the referrals. And then on the back, I also am on the. This is like a book all about Gene. Right? I couldn't write a better book than a book about Gene, right? And then my picture on the back, my address. Actually, it's got everything on there. My home address and everything, my office address, my phone number, and 3 ideas to encourage referrals. You guys, this magazine is so unbelievably great. I can't say enough nice things about it. So when I was chatting with Eli earlier last week,
Well, we chat every day because, as you said, future ex-wife and husband. But yes, perhaps last week.
yeah. So I just wanted to make sure that he knew, number one, how much I love the magazine, but I'm also been sending you a ton of referrals because I can't stop saying enough nice things about this magazine, right? And as I talk to people about it, I am actually like, look, you want to have your own magazine, right? Would you like to do this? I think it's a great way. And the price point is so cool. And so,
Super
Eli,
cool.
what is your favorite part about the magazine?
Mine personally, I'm going to say two things.
Okay.
So first and foremost, obviously that personalized letter, I get so much mail. I can't say I get so much mail. Everybody gets so much mail. In the mail, I get, I don't know, all kinds of newsletters and I don't know, postcards and all kinds of stuff. And candidly, I've become so numb to them, Gene, that I just sort of throw them out even before I read them. And perhaps that's unfortunate because I miss out on things, but I'm just so inundated with them, I
Yeah.
throw them out. This magazine is uber personalized. When this magazine arrives at my door, it'll say something like, "Dear Eli, I just want to wish you a happy 10th wedding anniversary. Congratulations on Justin graduating kindergarten." When someone mentions things, people that are important to me, or something like that, I'm obligated to keep it. I'm super impressed, but I'm obligated to keep it. And taking it one step further, I don't want to say I'm going to keep that person top of mind with respect to referrals, because if they took the effort and put forth the effort to get me something so uber personalized, my goodness. The other thing that I find, and I guess you weren't able to do this yet, and not everybody does it fit their medium, but oh gosh, on the back two pages, I'm a huge proponent of people promoting other people's businesses. And what I mean by that is this: if perhaps you're a realtor, yeah, let's go with that example. If you're a
Okay.
realtor, you can promote, let's say, a lender you do business with, or you can even promote a business in town, perhaps a nail salon, a hair salon, anything for that matter. And what that creates is a you scratch my back, I scratch your back situation. There's just so many different ways that you can use this magazine as a relationship tool to grow your business. I mean, it would take a 2-hour call to explain them all, but it opens up so many for you to help your business. And that's why we've been in business 18 years, and that's why we have raving fans like Gene,
Totally
who's got
raving fan.
such a wide variety of experience. And for you to be a raving fan of something in light of what you've experienced and what you've accomplished, I think that says even more about us. So yeah, I mean, I love what I do. I've had several. I've worked for myself my whole life, and I've actually started 3 companies, one of which was not successful. The other 2 were uber successful. And I have to tell you, coming across this, I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do because I know that I help people every day to live a life of freedom and grow their business. So yeah, I mean, I'm just so grateful for the opportunity to work here and promote this magazine. And I'm so grateful for, meeting you, Gene, and for you helping us to promote our magazines.
Well, I want to go back to that letter on the inside cover because
Sure.
while you said it's uber personalized, I want to make sure people understand that if I'm sending out 50 copies of this magazine, I literally could write 50 different letters to people in the magazine. So each person gets their own private letter. By the way,
100%.
let me just say, I'm not doing that yet, right? But I will,
Will.
or I could send the same letter to everybody, but knowing that it's like Eli's 10th wedding anniversary, I could say that in just one letter, right? So I don't have to write a ton of different letters. But I will tell you that I had one of my clients just join too, Emily Bolton.
You
And
had several of
so,
your clients call me and join us.
yeah, well, I told them what a great deal it is, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But what I thought was really interesting, what she had on her magazine, and I'm like, I'm a little jealous about that because I realized that I had that opportunity too. She literally took testimonials from people that had worked with her and put them on the back cover of her magazine. I understand that I love this magazine, and I don't even know how it all works, right? But it doesn't matter because the price point, right? Very literally, this magazine cost me about maybe about $110 a month. right? It goes out every other month. So I spent 210. I ordered some extra magazines, but for the 50 I sent out, it would have been about $208 to send those out, and you're mailing them all, right? At no
We
extra
mail them
cost to
everything.
me.
Pay for
Right.
postage, everything.
Yeah. So I just can't say enough nice things about this magazine. So what do you think everybody needs to know? Oh, Emily Bolton's on here right now, and she says, "Hi, you two."
Emily!
Hey, Emily. So, what do you think is where do you think that this could go? Right? Because let me just ask you, because things I thought about is like, hey, could I ever write an article for this magazine? Or where, what are the other opportunities that might be available for people when it comes to a magazine like that?
Oh gosh, really, the opportunities are endless. I mean, they really are. It really depends on each person's, I guess, each person's business. Their needs are different, and their markets are different. So how to use the magazine is endless. One thing we didn't get into, or two things, we actually provide you a marketing advisor,
Yeah,
and that person's job is to help you put the magazine together. But also, if you want help with demographic research or anything for that matter, that's their job. And if I can just go back to one thing, I know we were kind of
sure.
heading a different direction, but it's so funny. I always feel like, and I don't want to spend other people's money. Yeah, I don't want to spend other people's money, but I feel like this is such a layup just with respect to cost. Obviously, something has to be, right. There has to be a valuable service. But when
Right.
you think about the cost, oh my goodness, Gene, a greeting card. I mean, the last time I bought a Hallmark card was Father's Day. It's going back several months ago. I believe I paid $6.99 for a Hallmark card, and
Yeah.
then I didn't mail it because my father lives close to me. But that would have been another 60 cents if I'm not mistaken. This is an entire magazine. I mean, for $4.19. That's it.
Right.
That includes the postage. It's 48 pages. It's about you. When I try and, I guess, it's not even justify the expense. It's literally a layup. I almost don't understand. I mean, like I said, I've been in business for myself for many years. I don't understand how people don't do this. I'm not saying you have to do it forever, but even
Right.
just give it a try, because the cost is so. I mean, relative to what you're getting, it's, oh my goodness, it's just a layup in my opinion. It really is.
That was the part that got me, right? Is the fact that first of all, it's such high quality, but second of all, the price was so good that, listen, my clients can afford to spend $100 a month on average, to send something of
That's what
such
it is.
quality to their people, right? And I know we have one of my clients is an attorney. She just sent out 100. I think we put in 200, but you guys have some special software that told us some of those email addresses were not valid, right? So, which was nice. So she wasn't paying for postage on magazines that were not going to get ordered or get sent, right? So there's so many great things about Reminder Media, right? That I am totally loving. So here's what I would like to offer to people is that anybody watching this, again, we'll have people watching it over the next week, and I'm leaving literally in 20 minutes to go on vacation. So what I would like to offer to people is, if you want to send me an email at jean@jeankuhn.com, and just all you have to put in the subject line is send me your magazine. And in the inside body of it, just put your name and your address, right? And I will get you the next copy, which I think goes out in February, right?
Yes.
Because I went to look to see if I could put a picture of my cover for the holiday issue in the newsletter or the email that I sent out to my list this morning, and I couldn't get it any longer. It looks like you already had the covers for the next issue already up, which is fine because now I know I have my deadline is December 28th, so for the February edition. But if you would like to get a copy, I have 50 copies that I am willing to add 50 more people to my to my mailing list to get a copy of the Business in Action magazine, to see if you would like to have it. However, if you would like a copy before then, if you send me your email address, your mailing address
Excuse me.
in an email. I have extra copies here that I passed out at the turnaround conference. I am happy to stick that in the mail for you. So Eli, here's what I want to know, because
Yes.
they told me I got a really good deal on TikTok. TikTok promised me a good deal, a special TikTok deal. If I send more people there, will they get the same deal I have?
Gene, they will absolutely get that same deal. Anybody that you refer ever, again, because you're my future ex-wife, will always get the same preferential pricing that you got. So
Okay,
absolutely, they will pay the same exact thing that you did.
awesome. So you guys just send me an email at gene@genecoon.com if you want Eli to call you and just talk to you about the magazine. I'm going to actually, because I don't want to wait, right? So let's see if I'm smart enough to figure this out, show this. There we go. There is your email address, right?
Yes.
Now, I want them to tell you that they came from here. Emily says, LOL, future ex-wife. Emily, let me just say, give them a couple referrals. You could be on that list too. So how will I know if they come there how do we get them to say they came from me?
Well, here's the thing. They can certainly just mention your name, but they're welcome to just call you and you can forward it like we did the other ones. However,
Okay.
either way, we're all teams, so
Yeah.
we'll know where it came from. But yeah, I mean, they can go through you. Absolutely, that would be best. Or they can
Well,
send an email to this, and they can just mention, Gene Kuhn. No
honestly,
problem.
I would like them to email you right now while I'm on vacation, or that you can mail me or email me, and I'm happy to pass that on to Eli. But
Okay. Yeah. I mean, right there, elias.rosen@remindermedia.com. Or you can bother Jean on her vacation. No, I'm kidding. Don't bother Jean.
well,
Um,
you can. You can.
but
I'll
yeah,
forward
either
it.
way. But as I said, just to reiterate, anybody that comes through this form will absolutely be entitled to the same pricing that Jean is.
Oh, I'm
And
so happy.
Emily.
And Emily, yeah. So, all right, Eli, do you have listen, I always ask people at the end of a podcast, like, what words do you have? Maybe it's a quote, maybe it's something else that really you kind of run your life by. Do you have anything you want to share with us today? Aren't you glad
I
I gave
actually
you
do.
life?
It's a very, you know what? Going back to, this is going to go back decades and decades, but
Okay.
it's really been applicable to my life. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about today. But on the debris of despair, we form our character. Um,
Wait,
and I'm a
say
true
it
believer.
again. Say it again.
On the debris of despair, we form our character.
On the debris of despair, we form our character. I love that.
100%. Everybody gets beat up. Everybody gets knocked down. Who's tough enough to get up again? That's who I want to meet.
Well, and I'm going to leave you with a quote because I put it in my email that I just sent out today because I'm headed to Florida and we're going to do the Stargate Cruiser or whatever it is. And that was do or do not. There is no try, quoting Yoda. All right.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for being a guest here today.
Gene, I can't
Listen,
thank you enough. I'm so grateful for our friendship and everything that's come from it. Emily, always a pleasure. Um, yeah,
and I appreciate you so much. And I hope that we literally have a ton of people who want a copy of this. I'm happy to send it. And then people who want to realize that this is really a very affordable marketing avenue that just says, man, you went over the top to talk to me, right? So yeah,
100%.
that's what I can't believe. So, all right, Eli, thank you so much. Have a
Gene,
lovely
enjoy your
day.
vacation,
Take care.
okay? Emily, take care.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.